Welcome, Aries. Welcome to In Spiritual Tarot. My name is Jenny. I am guided to do some messages from Spirit for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is in regards to the Lionsgate portal, which has happened on the 8th of August, as well as the new moon in Leo that happened on the 8th of August. Of course, we know that energy from the full moon and the Lionsgate and the planetary positions can happen for longer periods, not just on that day. Their energy is beforehand and even up to 2 weeks after. So I've got this already set up. I got the white sage burning, my little crystal ball, my crystals from Sedona, little Buddha there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 2 rounds, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start and see what Spirit wants to bring forth. This could be Spirit, this can be messages from whatever you want, actually. So it can be from for guidance, for some healing, some confirmation, just some wisdom, whatever you want to do, please. Whatever you think's best for the sign of Aries, okay? So let's go ahead and start. Let's pull this deck out here, and we're just going to lay them out and see which one Spirit wants to bring forth for Aries. Which one does Spirit want to bring forth for Aries? So we have the Tear. Well, that's a really nice card. That's beautiful. So the tears, well, we all know about tears. Tears can be tears of joy, tears of sadness, cleansing, all kinds of things. So we're going to see what this tear is about for you, Aries. This is the Wild Unknown or archetypal deck, and we're going to go ahead and see what this is. What number is this? It's 50. Okay, 52. Let's see what this is about. So are you having any kind of sadness or feeling kind of down about something, or grieving or anything like that, or maybe even just cleansing? I think there's a lot of different things it could be, but we're going to go ahead and see what this book says here. Okay, the tear. So the Aries, the tear is the morning, the release, and the rain. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for conversation or a situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their internal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there's grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair that once acknowledged will bring a shimmer of clarity to your dewy eyes. The tear is powerful, and it's possible to subsumed in its waters. Find a supportive place to open the floodgates. Both the tear and the river appear in this reading. This indicates an excess of water element in your life. As in the Uredic tradition, balance it with fire and earth. So when it's light, it's melody, melancholy flowing through. When it's dark, it's drowning, drama, and murkiness. So go deeper with Rain by Rachel Lindsay. All right, so let's see what else is coming up. So like I said, you know, are you experiencing some kind of loss or grieving that's, you know, down to your core, that you need to let those floodgates open up and let it go? Or what's going on, Aries? I know this is resonating for me right now, but let's see what else is coming up. Let's get a Moonology card for you, Aries. Let's see. What is coming up? Expect powerful change, the new moon eclipse. So with releasing whatever this is, or this grieving, and isn't that interesting? It's like the same colors. And this almost looks like that eye, like the pupil of that eye. So there's some powerful change coming in, and you might be going through some grieving or some loss that you're holding within, and it's, you know, time to release that, you know, and deal with that grieving and pain. So let's see what else is coming up for you, Aries. What else? Oh, I think it's this one. Let's see in this one. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So, you know, to make sure you're thoughtful with your actions and words, gentle on yourself as well. Yeah, I'm really getting with like this grieving. You have to be really thoughtful of yourself. You know, it's painful to grieve, but you know, holding it in doesn't help. So it's time to like let that open. You know, if you need to, you know, just put yourself in your bedroom, put your covers over your head, whatever. It's time to release that, because holding it in is just going to make it harder for you. But there's some kind of grieving and loss here. And you might be trying to be that strong person that you are sometimes, Aries, but we also know that Aries can be very, very sensitive as well and caring. So let's see what else is coming up. And I'm really getting here that Spirit is saying, you know, we feel your pain. We're here for you, okay? It's like they're being sympathetic. Like I can see them like kind of wrapping your arms around you. So, journey to wholeness. Yeah, something has left you like feeling like you're missing something of yourself. You're not whole. This loss or grieving. And it's so interesting that all these colors are just like going right together, isn't it? Yeah, this is like losing a part of yourself, not feeling whole anymore. And it's like it's all splintered out. But then we have all these colors of like the chakras as well. And down here looks like water, like your emotions. All right, so let's go ahead and get another card. Let me put these ones away. If I can get a hold of them on this. There we go. All right, so Aries, let's see. Spirit, what else do you want to bring forth for Aries, please, at this time? What do you want to bring forth for Aries this time? What else? Crystal Cave, trust. Yeah, and whatever this grieving is or whatever you've lost, it's kind of broken some of your trust. And I don't think it's just like someone's word. It's kind of like trust, kind of like in spirit, in the universe. Like something that has like really kind of shattered you, made you grieve, and it's made you feel less than or like missing a part of yourself. And it's kind of caused you to doubt a little bit, like not sure about trusting anymore, because you know all of us have been working hard and you know be trying to be good people, and it can, when something happens like that, it can make you wonder and doubt, right? So let's see what else is coming up for you. We're gonna get one of these cards. And now we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. You know, also I'm really getting like a lot of you are star seeds and light workers, and you've tried to be like so good and like push the earth towards a better place, raise the vibration, and then just tragedy keeps coming in, and it's making you like a little leery, and having this really struggling with the trust and faith that and hope kind of, and like grieving about it, you know. So like maybe it's how the world is too. I really get like there's different ways for this. Some of it could be death, like in my situation, but I'm also getting that some of you it could be like how what the world has become, you know, just like the sadness of the world, you know, like kind of lost hope, kind of. I don't know. I'm really feeling that strongly. Let's see what you need to surrender right now. Let's put these cards back. See what Spirit is saying you need to surrender. All right, Spirit, what does Aries need to surrender at this time? August 9th, 2021. What? It's this one. If I can get it out. It's this one right here. Okay. Surrender stress. Take a deep breath and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Yeah, a lot of stress is built up too. And that also could be why you need to cleanse with those tears as well. It's just so built up. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get another card for you. We're going to see what goddess is around you and helping you, assisting you at this time. What kind of goddess is with Aries at this time? Well, this one looks like it's like sticking out like it wants to be drawn. Oh, Aphrodite. Yeah, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Yeah. Yeah, you got to tap back into that inner goddess of yourself. You know it's there. I know things can be challenging, and when they're challenging over and over again, you keep having traumas, it can play on your trust and faith and hope, but you really need to tap into this inner goddess, okay, of yours. All right, now I'm going to get a few tarot cards. Get a few tarot cards here with this. I feel you, Aries. I've been feeling like that too. All right. So now we have Judgment. Yeah, see? Yeah, and you could be like a little bit of like judging a little bit, honestly. Because when we start losing hope and faith and trust, it's easy to start judging, you know? Or thinking that we're being judged. Like, you know, aren't we good enough? Like, haven't I done a lot of work now in healing that I haven't got my abundance yet? You keep leading me this way, but then I keep having obstacles and roadblocks and traumas, you know? It's very easy to do that. So let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, and loss. Yeah, look at that. And loss and loss and loss. Yeah, I'm really feeling this. Like, you know, every time you think things are going to start being better, wham, another loss, right? All right, so let's see what else has come up. One more tarot card. And the Empress. Yeah, make sure you nurture yourself. And please, you know, even if you're struggling a little bit with trust and hope, really pay attention to your intuition, okay? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get another round here. Let's get another round. Put these tarot cards over there. Okay. What else, Spirit, do you want to tell Aries today? Any guidance, wisdom, anything like that? Healing, something that's coming up for Aries, please. I'm really feeling this one here for some reason. Okay. And now we have the womb. Interesting, the womb, okay. So, the womb, I'm really feeling is, you know, of course, it's before we're born. So it's kind of like that place before, like when we're getting reincarnated and just before we come into Earth, you know, preparing for the Earth and things like that. And it's dark and it's isolated and, you know, but we're still like growing and preparing for Earth. So it's very interesting. Let's see what this meaning of this card is. So this is number, looks like 46. Let me see. Okay, the womb. All right, Aries. So this is about the nest, the belly, and the origin. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother. In a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles, this card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we, hold on, I had my hair in my face, from which we came. It's a card of receiving, not achieving, or of accepting love from the mother of us all. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and desperate soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return to the reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. Consider that the Mother Earth must also have a mother. Imagine her. What would honoring the feminine look like to you? Where would you begin? Imagining yourself as loved of a good place to start. When light, nourishment, harmony, warmth, and love. When dark, stricken, ecological crisis, infertility, imbalance. Go deeper. Gustav Corbett's The Origin of the World. Okay, so, you know, this is, like I said, this is like that, before we had, like it said, before we had our mother and before we were born, like the in-between state. Yeah, somewhere where we were protected and kept warm and fed and, you know, so we were like in that cocoon state, sort of. So let's see what else is coming up with this. Oops, I forgot my Moonology card. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to bring out with this womb? What else is coming up with this womb? Meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. Yeah, so there's something that we need to contemplate about this pre-birth, like this before life, in that stage when we were being reincarnated before we came to the earth. You know, tapping into, I'm really getting like tapping in way deep and almost to like before, like what we came here for, you know? You know, the slate was clean. We had our mission to start. Getting back to that, you know, before all the hurts and all the pains and all the situations that we've gotten into, you know, before we got kind of tainted and scarred. All right, so let's see what's coming up here. What else, please? Distant thunder. Yeah, it's almost like a distant thunder. Clear the air. Yeah, I'm really getting like all these pains and tragedies and things like that. Of course, we can't erase them in this life that we're living in, but we need to clear it. You know, we can't keep getting bogged down and losing hope and things like that. We need to clear that and remember what it was like. Of course, I know we can't remember exactly in our mind, but I bet if you like meditated and contemplated and remembered it like from our soul's point, like that distant thunder, you know, that enthusiasm about starting life and things like that before things bogged us down and we had hurts and things like that. Let's see what else is coming up. Okay, so now we have Mount Shasta. Yeah, so Mount Shasta, look at all the systems up there. There's like so much like technology and information up in the stars, right? But we have to keep climbing this mountain, and look, it's connecting down. So we have to keep making those steps forward. This is like where we kind of began from, and now we're down here on earth, and we have to keep climbing that mountain. We have to. We can't give up. I mean, what's the other choice? Like giving up? No, we can't. We have to keep going. We have to keep pushing. You know, all this wisdom we've came here with. We came here for a purpose. We have to keep trudging through, even though it's been hard. We're almost there, okay? So let's see what else is coming up. What else is coming up for Aries, please? And now we have wood nymph and beauty. Yeah, we have to keep remembering. Even through all the pains and tragedies and ugliness of the world, there's so much beauty, and we have to stay focused on that, okay? And we have to make the world a more beautiful place. You know, I know it's hard, believe me. I just like, you know, I just lost my son, so I definitely know how hard and cool life can be, you know? So we have to keep trying, okay? Just keep trying a little bit, you know? There's always like a light that comes up eventually, you know? It might be rough for a while, but then you have happiness again, you know? Try to focus on those beautiful things like that, all right? All right. Let's see what else is coming up. Dance with life. Yeah, do something to change your energy. Yeah. So instead of staying in this hopelessness, grieving, pain, darkness, faithlessness, it's time to dance with life and do something to change your energy. There's going to be some kind of spark coming in. Once you like release all that grief, like let those tears flow. Think back to when you got here and the meaning of how enthused you were about life, all the work you've done, all the beauty you've seen in the world. Get out there and move, dance with life, try something new, change your energy, okay? There are beautiful things in the world, okay? Let's see what else you need to surrender, Aries. And I really think, hopefully this energy will get your spark back. If you like, get yourself a little motivated again, and you'll see that again. So surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yeah, so if you're trying to force things, trying to force yourself to be happy, trying to force yourself to laugh, trying to force yourself to see the good, you know, no, don't do that. Just go with the flow. Take care of your grieving, let your tears flow. You know, and just like maybe go outside and you'll feel the sunlight shining on you, and you'll realize how good that feels. Or, you know, you'll see a butterfly float by and you'll realize the gentleness of that butterfly and that it means transformation. You know, different things like that. Don't force it, okay? All right, so let's see what angel is with you. Goddess is with you. Spirit, what goddess is also helping Aries at this time? Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Yeah, definitely. That's very healing, going outside. And we just said, like, don't force it. So, you know, you'll get some grounding, get some beautiful sunshine in. And for some reason, this one was in this deck. So I think it's meant for you too, Aries. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get a few more tarot cards for you, Aries. The King of Pentacles, yeah. So this is somebody who's stable, you know, in the material world. Stable and secure in the material world, works hard. So, you know, I really feel like this is kind of you, but you've kind of like lost a little hope. You're going through grieving, and it's very hard for you to be functioning like this right now. But, you know, you have to like let that grief out and try to, you know, don't force it, but just like experience that beauty again, like out in nature, the sunset, you know, the butterflies, the birds singing, things like that. You know, it hopefully it won't be long, but I really think you will get some healing energy, and something beautiful is going to happen, and you're going to say, you know what, I know life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, right? Yeah, and then we have the Seven of Wands. So, you know, planning for that future again. I think things right now are just a little gloomy and dark, the way the world's been, and a lot of us have been saying, we're going to get our abundance and all this stuff. And it's sometimes hard, especially when you have some kind of tragedy come in and you feel like, hey, I've been doing my best to be a good person, to raise the vibration, to stay positive, and then I keep just getting all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. It's very discouraging. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get a couple soul journey cards for you, Aries. So now we have service. I feel good when I can help others. Yeah, so, you know, I know when we're kind of glum and dark, we don't, or depressed or whatever like that, sometimes it's hard to be helpful for others. But this is where if you do things for others, it'll make you feel better. Like you're making a difference in their life, and you will feel better. It will help. And then we have adversity. Accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, and just realize that you're learning a lot of lessons through all this. We're going to do one more for you, Aries. And then we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing all the good in all things. Yeah, it's time to, you know, look at the good things. I know sometimes when you're in a dark place or grieving or something like that, it's hard. But make an effort, okay, Aries? So now we're going to get a let it go card. Meditate to dispel all fears and become a beautiful, enchantingly magnetic person. Yeah. Do some meditation and let all distractions float by. Concentrate on the things you really want. Okay. There we go. So, Aries, sometimes life gets dark. I know it's really challenging when you've tried your best to be a good person and you keep getting dumped a bunch of crap on or traumas. And I know it's hard, but we need you to stay light, okay? So if you need to go bawl your eyes out and cry your eyes out, whatever, and then, you know, go sit out, like I said, in the sun and feel the wind on your face, put your feet in the water or the ocean and feel those waves rushing, whatever it is. In time, you're going to be feeling much better and heal. Again, don't force it. Let yourself feel those feelings, okay? And make an effort to try to see the beauty in the world, okay? And if you need to, be of service to others so you can get your mind focused off of it a little bit and feel better about helping others. So that's your message, Aries. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you heal well, and I hope all things turn out good for you, and you have an amazing rest of your August. Take care, Aries. Bye.